Alright, so it's common for our clients when they are buying a property for them to get a survey plan with their name on it, showing that so plot number and so block number in the estate belongs to them. Now, I've always been asked this question after a client is allocated. They want to find out, this survey they give me, is it legit? This survey they give me, is it registered? And so on and so forth. But that's not really what we will be discussing in this video. Primarily, we'll be looking at it that in this video, how is the registered survey being done in terms of if the real estate company that is selling to you, if they don't have a registered survey, can you have a registered survey? If you that sold a property to someone, if you don't have a registered survey, can the person have a registered survey? So that's what we really be discussing in this video, because it's been a while I've done a video about documentation. Alright, so in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, this is Meet the Property channel, and this is because everything real estate for avid investors, first-time investors, people who have been investing for a long time, people who are starting out to invest, and people who are not investing yet, but they want to understand the real estate market, they want to understand all the real estate terms and real estate clauses. This is your go-to channel, because we discuss and dissect everything here, from land documents to land titles to risk to return on investments to locations, pros and cons, hotspots, real estate hotspots, different real estate purposes from short-let, commercial. We discuss everything here. So I would suggest that after going through this particular video, you also go through some of our previous videos and previous episodes about land documents. We have a playlist on land documents. We have a playlist on CFO. We have a playlist on Ekbe. We have a playlist on Ibejuleki. We have a playlist on real estate companies. And under each of these playlists, we have several videos, several episodes that we have done that you are definitely going to learn a lot from. So let's talk about the registered survey now. So if the company that is selling to you don't have a registered survey, can you have a registered survey? And if the company have a registered survey already, do you still need to have a registered survey? Alright, so before we go straight into the video, in case you are coming across our video and you have not subscribed yet, this is also another fantastic opportunity for you to subscribe, because we keep dishing out this content, we keep sharing these tips, these guides here for you. And one of the ways that you can pay us back, one of the ways that you can appreciate our work and our efforts, is for you to subscribe to our videos. So I would really love it if you subscribe to our videos, click on the notification button, turn on the notification, so that as we are dropping these videos, you get notified immediately. Alright, so let's look at the registered survey. If the company that is selling to you have a registered survey on their estate, do you still need to have a registered survey in your name? And if the company that is selling to you don't have a registered survey on their estate, can you have a registered survey in your name? Because one of the parts that gives a lot of our clients worries about their property is the survey plan, particularly for people that have been allocated. They want to look at the survey, they want to look at the size, they want to be sure it's legit, they want to be sure that that survey is either registered, is actually registered, and so on and so forth like that. Alright, now a couple of different videos are online about registered survey. A lot of my colleagues have done different surveys, different topics on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram about survey, and then you have a lot of people that tell you, oh, don't do this, do that, and so on and so forth like that. Alright, now the registered survey is a transactional document, and I've done a video here on YouTube talking about if the registered survey is a valid land title. Alright, so maybe you can go back to that video and watch it and see my opinion about that. Alright, so a registered survey is a transactional document, which means that when a real estate purchase occur, a registered or a survey plan must be done. So if I have a land, the land is 600 square meter. Once I sell that land, the new buyer is expected to do a survey plan in his or her name. Alright, now we have two types of survey. So we have the provisional survey and we have the registered survey. Now, the common name we call this registered is You hear red copy, red copy. Do you have a red copy survey? Do you have the red copy? Now this is not really red. It just we bastardize that particular term. It is REGD. Registered copy is registered copy. So in lands or in the land bill, when they are saying, okay, do you have a red copy? So they are not asking for red in terms of red color. Is registered that they're abbreviated to REGD. So, but a lot of people have said red. So even when we give our client a registered survey, they'll be looking at the printout. It's blue. It's supposed to be red. The material that you print that survey plan really, in a lot of times, doesn't really matter. It can be a white material. It can be a blue material. It can be a red material. It doesn't mean that it's registered yet. There are a lot of things that come with the registered copy that really matters, and that's what determines if it's registered or not. So it's not really red, it's regged, or some people call it record copy. So they say record copy. Do you have the record copy of the survey plan? They're talking about the registered survey. All right, now, so we have two questions in this video. If the company that is selling to me, they have 20 acres, they have 30 acres, and then they did a survey plan of that 30 acres or that 20 acres that they have, but they did not register their own survey plan. Now, if they sell to me, can they register my own survey plan for me? Now, the second question is that if the company that bought the entire estate, they have 20 acres, they have 30 acres there, and then they have a registered survey in their own name on their own 30 acres. If I also buy from that company, maybe one plot or two plots, do I also need to also do another registered copy or registered survey? Now, so I'll start with the first question. So now, like I said before, the survey is a transactional document, which means that for every land purchase, a survey must be done. So when the company bought that property from either the Omonile, or they bought from another individual, or they bought from another company, they have to do a survey plan. Now, the essence of them doing the survey plan, number one, is for demarcation. So the survey plan shows the entire boundaries of their land. Your land starts from here, ends to here. So the company themselves must do a survey, because that survey will show the entire boundaries of their land, demarcation. The second reason why they must do that survey is that without the survey, they cannot do a layout. And without the layout, they cannot do allocation. So most times, all of the that's I've talked about this also when I was talking about pre-launch properties, that when you buy a property in pre-launch, allocation will always take a while, because most times when the company are selling at pre-launch, they have not done their layout, and if they have not done their layout, they are not going to be able to allocate. So it is survey, then layout, then allocation. That's how it works. Survey, layout, allocation. So for them to be able to do allocation, they must have a layout, and for them to do a layout, they must do a survey. So this is another reason why the company must do a survey. Now, will the company now register their own survey or not? Now, in most cases, particularly for a lot of estates that are selling in Ekpe, the company does not register their own survey. So they leave their own survey plan at provisional. Not all. So don't misquote me. Not all. And I'll tell you the reason why a lot of them leave their survey at provisional. Now, the reason being so is that if you are registering a survey plan in Lagos and you are registering it in a company's name, your fee is ×2. So which means that if they have 20 acres there and the government is charging normal is charging 300k per plot. 20 acres is 1 acre is 6 plots. 10 acres is 60 plots. That's 120 plots. So one plot is 300,000. The government are going to be charging them 600,000, because they are a company. 600,000. So you are definitely going to multiply 600,000 times 120 plots. So that's one of the reasons why most times they just bypass them registering that survey with the government. Now, what they will now do is that when they are giving you your allocation and giving you your own survey plan, they are going to register your own survey plan. So each survey plan that they are giving each client, they are going to register it. And what that means also is that the company cannot do a global CFO, because for you to do a global CFO, you must register your own survey in your own name. So by them doing individual registered survey for clients, it means that it's each client that will be responsible for perfecting their own title. So when the company are allocating for each client, they are going to do a registered survey for each client. So which means that each client will be responsible for perfecting their own title. Now the second scenario is that after the company have bought the 20 acres, 120 plots, they are going to register their own survey in their own company's name. But now when they are selling and allocating to clients, they are going to allocate provisional survey for each client. And the explanation the company are giving is that since they have a registered survey on the entire estate, the title that they are also doing is on the entire estate. So since they have passed through the pain of paying ×2 to the government to register their own survey, they don't want to also still go back to the government and now start paying for each registered survey to the government again. So they intend to perfect the entire title on the entire estate, which will still carry their own name. So what they'll be giving during allocation in this instance is provisional survey. Actually, as of today, 2024, any land that you are buying in Ekpe and they are charging you less than 400k, for registered survey, less than 400k for registered survey, less than 400k for survey plan is not going to be registered. So if you are going through the company's FAQ, if it's Lagos, so you are going to the company's FAQ, you are seeing 300k, 250k for survey plan. Just know that it's provisional survey that are giving you. It's automatic. It's automatic. Now, January this year, the Lagos State government reviewed the survey plan of certain places in Lagos. So if you are buying in Ibejuleki now, survey plan in Ibejuleki right now is like 1 million. So if you look at the FAQ and the company puts 600k or 500k for survey plan and the land is in Ibejuleki, just know that likely they are not going to do registered survey for you. It's professional survey that are going to give for you. So the best way to know if a company is going to give you provisional survey or registered survey is to look at what they are charging for survey plan. Now, I've seen a couple of my colleagues do videos online and then say, oh, yeah, if they are giving you this one, it's not legit. If they are giving you that one, it's not legit. Now, all these things are not casted in stone. If the company is telling you pay 200k or pay 250k for survey, and you ask them, they tell you it's provisional survey, it's still not a problem. Tell them, oh, I want my own survey plan registered. They are going to top up. Then they will tell you, okay, pay 600k. We are going to register your own survey for you. I have done that for a lot of my clients. Some land are sold around December. The company is giving provisional survey, and my client said they want registered survey. So I went there to the company. The registered survey have not cost like this. So the company added 200k extra for them. And then they did register survey for them. The register survey is now out, and they did their assignments. So if it's provisional, tell them how much extra will you charge me for me to get the registered survey plan. So, and a couple of clients are like, oh, if it's provisional, that means they can move me. If it's provisional, that means they can collect my land. If you have a registered survey on a land, that does not mean that you cannot lose that land. Again, let me repeat. If you have a registered survey on a land with your name, that does not mean that you cannot lose that land. So maybe if I make it plain, a lot of you guys will understand it now and you'll not be really adamant about the registered survey. The biggest advantage of the registered survey in your name is that when you want to do title, you can go straight to Land Bureau and start the application process. But if it's a provisional survey that is in your name, you first need to go to the Surveyor General office and register with them. That's the basic difference. That's all. If you register survey, you can go to Land Bureau straight and apply for title, write the application letter and expect your demand notice. But if it's provisional, you first have to go and pay for the registered survey and then you start the application, the land title. I have some land in Ekpe, it's provisional survey that I collected, and I have some land in Ekpe, it's registered survey that I collected. So these are the two scenarios. The company bought the entire land, 20 acres, 10 acres. They do their survey plan, they do their layout, they start allocating. But their survey, they do not register it. But during the allocation, the survey plan that they are going to give you, they are going to register it. or this company bought these 20 acres, 30 acres, acres of land, pay the government times 2 to do a registered survey in their own name. Most of the companies that even pay the government to do this registered survey in their own name are mostly willing to perfect the title. There are most of them that are really serious about perfecting the title. That's why they squeeze in and pay that times to the government so that they can go on with the perfecting the title. So during allocation, they can decide to give you provisional survey, or they can decide to give you registered survey. And again, when you buy a property, either it's Lagos or anywhere, and you get a registered survey in your own name, that does not mean you cannot lose that land. Plain care. That does not mean you cannot lose that land. So it's until you go on and register the title with the government. If the government wants to do anything there, then they must write to you. And if the company also want to do anything with your property, they must write to you, because now you have perfected your title, you have your governor's consent or your CFO, and the land is already registered with Land Bureau. So registered survey is just a step ahead, just one step ahead. So a lot of times you guys exaggerate the importance. So these are the two scenarios, and I've explained a lot of things here, particularly about the red copy. It is either regged copy or record copy, one of those two, regged copy or record copy. So don't see a survey plan printed in red or white and assume is fake or is legit. It's until when you check at the surveyor general office, they tell you, oh, okay, it's registered or it's not registered. So being on red paper doesn't mean that it's registered. All right, so again, I explained about the allocation process, that the company must first do their survey showing their boundaries and their demarcation and the number of plots or acres they have there. Then they use that survey to do a layout, and after when this layout is ready, that's when they can now start doing physical allocation of giving each person their own plot. Even there are some families, some serious families that are well learned, their community land, they even do a layout on it. So as they are selling the land, they have a layout of each place they are allocating to investors or companies or whoever they are selling to. Then I also talk about the fee, that if you are buying any land in Ekpe today, if it's Lagos side, if the survey plan that are charging you, the survey fee that are charging you is less than 400k, is going to be a provisional survey, and you are at liberty to negotiate with them that, oh, let me pay 200k extra, let me pay 150k extra, let me pay 300k extra. I want it registered in my name. You are at liberty to do that willingly. So if you have any further question about everything that we are discussing in this video, I feel a lot of you guys will have a lot of questions, so you can reach out, you can drop a comment. Our comment is always open. My WhatsApp number is always on the screen too. You can also reach out to us on WhatsApp. And if you would like to see our portfolio, we like to see our listings, we have our page now on Instagram, Installment Homes NG. You can check it out. We have our available listings there. You see what we have, you see what we have currently selling, and then we can discuss, and I can look at your portfolio, see if whatever that you are interested in match your portfolio or not. And that's a fantastic that we do here. And once again, if you've been watching our videos, you'll be enjoying our tips, you've been learning a lot from our guides. A lot of you guys are now professionals and experts in real estate matters. Feel free to subscribe to our videos. We really want you to subscribe. I will appreciate that. I will love that, actually. If there is one thing that you are looking to pay us back, to appreciate what we do, subscribe to our videos, share our videos, invite people to subscribe to our videos, turn on the notification button so that as you are dropping these videos, this content, these guides, you get notified and you don't miss any of them. So I still remain the number one particular on the planet, your property advisor, property consultant, Rabi Mustafa. Thanks for watching our videos, and see you next time.